So what do we do as Christians? What do we do in a position like this where we see this? We see what's happened in the UK where they can't even speak out about it. Their daughters are raped and nothing's being done, or they're being put in jail for speaking out about it. So what do we do as Christians? How do we play a role in this?
What's our marching orders as we wrap up here?
All right, so I would say this is going to sound counterintuitive. I'd say number one, worship God. Uh, be at the Lord's house on the Lord's day with your family. Worshiping God is the most important thing that you do, and that is the center. That's gospel centered, but it's gospel centeredness with a circumference that encompasses the universe. As we're fond of saying here in Moscow, all of Christ for all of life. All right, all of Christ for all of life. So number one, worship God, be at the Lord's house, at the Lord's table, opening His Word, worshiping with your family every week.
Yeah.
Number two, if you're single, get married. If you're married, have kids. Right.
That's great.
All right.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
number two is a bunch of fat evangelical babies. Right.
I love it.
Come on.
My father used to say to young men, if you're 28 and unmarried, you find out her name and go ask. Right?
That's good.
Yeah.
So basically, when I
true.
got married, and it's coming up on 50 years ago now, when I got
Wow.
married in 1975, I was 22, my wife was 23, and we were right in the middle of the pack. That's what you did. You finished college, you got married, June
Yep.
weddings right after graduation. That was the norm. And now the norm is somewhere like 28, 29. And basically Christians have to fight those averages. We have to get those averages back down. Now, that is going to mean some people are going to get married stupid young, and maybe they shouldn't. But we're facing I think, a demographic crisis because your best years for child rearing are when you have the energy of your 20s.
Yes.
Yeah. We got married a month after we turned 20. If I were to
Yep.
go back, I would have done it a little sooner. if I had to do any do-overs.
Yeah, amen. And so consequently, I would say, and this is again something part of Charlie Kirk's message, and something that Mark Driscoll once said that I thought was very appropriate. He said, "Men are like trucks." He said they drive better and straighter with a heavy load. And
True.
And I think that men need to take on more responsibility sooner.
Yes.
And there's nothing like the responsibility of people. All right, people that you're responsible
Counting
to
on
provide
you.
for,
Mhm.
people who are counting on you, people that you're responsible to protect. And now getting a grown-up job when you're 20 is a good thing, and that's some responsibility. But there's nothing like the responsibility of a little human being whose weighs 8 pounds being
100%.
handed to you, and you say, "Oh my word, I have to start thinking more seriously."
You're
My,
right.
my
So
marriage and having kids early saved me from anything I would have been putting all that energy into outside of that in that era.
Yeah.
I was so much more financially productive and driven and working and reading books and how do I figure this out? And how do I become the umbrella this family needs? That's where that energy went to instead of running around like a Yahoo.
Yeah, we need less energy going into rock climbing and windsurfing and more energy into baby making.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so that's the second thing. I think it's really important where in Hebrews 13:4 it says, "Let marriage be honored among all, and the bed undefiled." And so Christians need to do a better job of honoring marriage, right? Honoring the men who
Yep.
marry, honoring
Yep.
the women who marry, honoring them all, instead of doing what we do, where if in big box evangelical churches, big box
Yep.
evangelical churches, on Mother's Day, you'll get a bunch of inspirational, "You go girl, you're enough," and then on Father's Day, you'll see men kicked all around the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Step it up, come on, don't be such a bozo,
Yep.
and
Sad.
come on. It's grotesque. And
It
so
is.
you have to honor the men who take responsibility on, honor the women who trust themselves to these men, and honor marriage, both sides of it. And so we have Another thing, this is again, hats off to my dad. My dad taught me and instilled in me the loveliness of pregnant women. All right,
Mm,
uh, pregnant women are not fat.
no.
It's not fat. It's an eternal soul. It's an
Woo!
eternal person. Um,
Yes.
and so basically, I would say number one, worship God. Number two, give yourself to real responsibility that is going to confront you next Monday morning. Don't try
Hmm.
to don't try to fix the nation's problems. Fix this poor girl who needs to be asked out. Fix her problem, right?
Yeah.
And uh, and and you're going to be confronted with responsibilities right away because you can't make a good omelet with rotten eggs. So
Ooh.
Come on.
if you straighten out people family by family, it's going to you're going to have the ingredients on the counter in front of you where you can at some point make a good omelet.
For more great content, go to flyoverconservatives.com.